Hello everyone. Thank you. Warm that radiator. I won't put my juice there. Right, so yesterday was a disaster, as most people who are watching the stream will know. Who have we got? We got Kerr in it, Oliver, Reset, NPC, Lee Audio. Yeah, we had a bit of a nightmare final race last night. We lost 33,000 driver rating in one race through 2 incidents. But we've got to get it back. I've got my safety rating this morning. I did 5 races, perfectly clean. I got them out of the way, so we're back to 99 SR. That took 5 races from 50 something, so they were perfectly clean races. We're back to full SR now, so at least I might be in the. I should be in the top splits because we're still A rated, obviously. So we'll be in the top split hopefully, and then it's just about increasing this back up now for the FIA. If I can get, I need to get it over 50k, really 55k, something like that. It's going to be a lot of hard work, but I'll do my best. Let's have a little warm up anyway, because I need to have a little lap or two just before we start the race. Yeah, it's not much you can do about it now though. I was fuming last night, but like, it's happened before to me and I got back, but it did take a while to get back. But it's just frustrating because, like, they started going the right way with the penalty system, and now it's just gone back again. And like, it's just a constant cycle with the game where they kind of get it right and then they just go back to this like stupid penalty system. It's daft. I don't get it. Let's just get a little warm up before we do this race anyway. At least now, anything in the top 5 and we gain DR really, so we'll gain DR pretty much anywhere now with how low I am on driver rating. I'm not even A+ now. I'm A rated. The thumping sound is because it's a road. If you look, it's whenever you're going over a bridge section. It's just the sections in the road. That's all it is. Kind of realistic though, because if you're ever on a bridge section like that, where it's got the sections, it does kind of make that sound. You see, it starts there. You can see it on the road. The lines. I've ordered the Thrustmaster GT. It's ordered. It should be here Tuesday. So, looking forward to trying that. When it comes, I'll do a little stream. It might only be a quick stream while it arrives, and obviously we can open it. Because I want to open it with you, because basically everyone through my channel has helped me get that wheel, so I want to do it live on stream. And then what I'm thinking of doing anyway is still buying the V3 pedals, because I can use the Thrustmaster GT with the V3 pedals on iRacing. So I'm probably going to get them next. That's going to be the next purchase. And at least then I've got the pedals sorted for if I buy a proper Fanatec wheel. So it kind of works out the best way to do it really. Because the steering wheel is a decent wheel for iRacing. It's just the pedals I was worried about for iRacing. So that's what I'm going to do. Just do it that way. I need to have a cup of tea. Wish you could get the car's handle like. Yeah, from what I've read on and what I've read on reviews is The GT mode massively helps with the feeling of like oversteer and capturing it and getting on the power earlier. So I'm looking forward to that and seeing what it actually feels like. And I'll do like, I think I'll do a comparison video because I know what I know the Frostmad this T500 what it's like. So it'll be interesting to compare the two. Steering wheel pad is we've had this conversation about 1,000 times now. I'm getting bored of it, but the pad is just as good if you're good with a pad. There are tracks that will favor the wheel, there's tracks that favor the pad. You can be equally as fast on the pad. I mean, we've got proof of that with like Calster, M Thomas. Wheel does help with tire wear, that's what I will say. Just like most games though, to be fair. I mean, except for like Project Cars, which was just terrible on a pad. Yeah, might as well wait for it. I'm gonna obviously do. I'll give it a few good. I want to have a good like couple of weeks on the wheel first, to because I don't want to go on after 2 days, you know, not understanding the wheel and be like, ah, the T500's better and whatever. At least I'm still SS, so in lobbies, no one knows I'm actually A really. Super GT trying to... Is he live? I don't think he's live, is he? He's looking for content. Or is he? Is he live? I don't know. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what it feels like and getting used to it. It's going to take me a while. I'll probably... If I get it Tuesday... we'll obviously do a lot of practicing Tuesday night and then Wednesday day. And then... be interesting to see what we do. Whether I doubt I'll do the FIA with that wheel. I don't know. I might just do it because if I've been practicing with it, I might as well just stick with the wheel I'm practicing with. So let's see what we can do. I've just got to try and recover this now and avoid any... Do you have a normal... No, this YouTube, I mean, I've said it about 100 times now. Like, YouTube is my only... That's what I'm doing. 100% YouTube. That's why I'm putting everything into YouTube and streaming as much as possible. Amara83 donated £5 through PayPal. Thank you very much for that donation, mate. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. No message on it, just the donation. Thank you very much. No, I'm going at YouTube 100%. So no. That's why I was annoyed about the hard drives going, because obviously I want to get videos out as well, but I've not been able to do them yet. So tomorrow we'll be returning to a video from a race from this, which is quite an entertaining race. So I'll be uploading that tomorrow, and then also maybe another video as well. Yeah, it's going to be more than the PS4 because, to be honest, it's quite understandable in a way with the parts and that. I mean, I understand that the PS4 might play games and that, but they're quite complicated things, like a good force feedback wheel anyway. I've done loads of jobs, me. When I was young, I worked at Marks and Spencer's. Then I worked on a golf course as a greenkeeper, and then I had my own companies. And then I had 2 companies, and then that was it. And then I was not doing much I was literally stay-at-home dad for a bit while after the missus was going to work. She works in a shop as well, and then decided to attack YouTube 100%. If I didn't do YouTube, I would have been looking for a job, obviously, but I decided to go at YouTube. Where's... Oh, Firestorm's been disconnected again. For God's sake, it's so annoying. So everyone's going to be doing the fuel saving behind me. I didn't really want to start in first. Not the best place to be, really. Oh, penalty for that. No. A little bit annoyed at that. I felt like the tyres were just in. I might check that on the replay. I felt like the tyres were just about in them. I hate the way people try and like get the front of the cars on that inside that corner. There's just no point doing it. I don't know why people try it. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Alright, trying to concentrate and save fuel here. I don't want to lose the slipstream. Ah, not what I wanted to do. Ah, I've made a mistake then. Just keep the fuel saving, I think. I'm not going to worry about that slipstream loss there. Right, so we've got slightly better than the driver behind us, so I can just go... I'm not going to go too aggressive with the fuel. He's not got... Oh, that's not what I wanted, that. Didn't want that car to come out of the pits there. I hope he doesn't fight it too hard because he hasn't pitted yet. He doesn't need to. Hopefully he'll go in behind me and try and be sensible about this. Oh, he's battling that. That's good for me. Oh, he must have I feel like he's underfueled there. Because he didn't have much fuel in, so he must have underfueled quite a bit then. I don't think this is the best idea, but I'm gonna I'd rather be in the lead, I think. I don't know. Might as well try and wear his tyres out a bit because he's gonna have fresher tyres than me. No, 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 no. Go on the inside, go on the... That's it, that's it, that's it. I'm gonna lift, I'm gonna lift. I don't want to risk anything in this one. I've got to be ultra careful with any incidents because of obviously the system now with the penalty. Right, I've got rid of some of the penalty then, which might help me out if I can just... Yeah, he made a mistake on that corner, so that's good for me. If I can try and get rid of the penalty so that I'm in an equal position. Oh, I hope that's not another penalty. Oh, no, what an idiot. That was my fault, that. First race rusty, but oh well. That was a stupid mistake. Trying to get rid of the penalty and I got the wrong line through the tricky corners. I need to push now, I think. Try and secure P2. Ah, it was a silly mistake that. I'm annoyed at myself for that. Make sure that cat doesn't go on the keyboard. He's got them fresher tyres are helping him out a bit now, but I think I might have a bit more fuel than him though. Yeah, the camera's gonna fall down. Then the cat was camera nearly fell onto me. I mean, not the camera, the mic. Yeah, just about did it. Just got rid of the penalty perfectly, and so not bad. P2. I could a few mistakes, but I'll take that for the first race. I'll take that. Did you tweet to the person? Oh, you were right back. Yeah, I tweeted it. I tweeted it last night. I was that wound up. I just went on and tweeted it. We're just starting to push back now. We this morning I went on and just sorted out the SR, which didn't take very long. I went on 5 races, perfectly clean. Got the SR back to like 99. So now it's just about increasing the rating now. So the good thing is though, getting results like this, I should increase quite fast. Where's Super GT on there? Oh, he got disconnected, or I don't know what's happened there. Oh, nice, because he's... Where did he come? Is that because he's left the lobby? Alright, I don't know where he came. Matty Scotland, good, you're still on GT. Yeah, just about. No, I've never had 14k subscribers. The most I've ever had is what I'm on now. Never had 14k, Jesus. We were on about 12. We were on 12,000 about a month ago, but we've increased nearly 2,000 in a month. Yeah, he must have just ended. I think he might have left at the end of the race, possibly. I don't know. I was saying that though, his lap time was a 2:05, so he might have got disconnected by the looks of it. So that's another 1,000 added to the driver rating. Just keep I'm gonna get quite high amounts to start with because obviously I'm low down, but then it will slow down when we get higher. I'm quite warm. I need to. Race C is normally the better one for driver rating because there's better drivers in there, but all depends on the track as well. No, the short races I find don't increase your rating as much. I don't want to do Suzuka because that's even riskier than this. I find that because the better drivers drive this, at least I'm getting bigger points. I got like I think I got 1,500 points then or something like that. Yeah, no, staying. I mean, for me, I need to just stay in the top 3 really. What race C tomorrow? Group 4 Tokyo. I don't know what it is tomorrow. I don't know which track it is, whether it's the new Tokyo track or an old one, or I ain't got a clue. Yeah, I think we got more. We get more than that in race C though, because the quality of drivers are better. You won't be coming up against like there was like I think some of them drivers in there are close to 75k. Very rarely do you get that at race B. Oh my god, it's not that one, is it? Ugh. In group 4 as well. So, I'm not. Not a bit. I'm not. I don't really like that track, but I don't mind it. It's just it's going to be another mess for it, especially with this new penalty system. It's going to be a mess, isn't it? The Veyron be... Nah, yeah, for time trial, the Veyron... I don't know, the Veyron got nerfed, didn't it? Lamborghini will probably be the best. I think the Lambo will. The Group 4 Lambo, more than likely, will be better than the Veyron. Or, trying to think of what other car might be good that's got good... don't know about that. Yeah, the Cayman won't be too bad, but it will just lose time down the straight. It'll lose too much time on the straight. But the Mercedes, the Nissan GTR. Nissan GTR is very good there, if I remember rightly. Yeah, the Audi TT and Nissan GTR will be really good for qualifying. I remember the Nissan GTR being really fast there in the FIA season, but there was a car faster than the Nissan GTR, and I can't think what it was. What was it? There was one car faster. Do you know what would be fast as well? The Toyota 86. I remember the Toyota 86 was quite competitive there. Can't think what it was. When we did it in the FIE season, there was one car that was ahead of the Nissan GTR, and I can't think what it was now. TT should be alright for qualifying, not for the race. I wouldn't use any of them cars in the race. It's just about qualifying. I tell you what might be decent there. The Jag, because it handles well as well, and it's got a lot of straight line speed. It might even be a good car for the race and the qualifying. I don't know. That might be an interesting test round there. My SR. My SR is fine, I think, isn't it? What's my SR now? my SR should be 99 or over 90, but it's the driver rating that's the problem. Even the Peugeot RCZ Group 4 might be okay as well. Yes, it's the driver rating. I lost a lot of driver rating in one race and 2 incidents of where 2 drivers missed a brake and hit me, and one driver was annoying me throughout the race anyway. So when he did it, he tried to then go back past me after he basically rammed through me while he missed his braking point. So I started to squeeze him a bit to the wall, which, to be honest, he's lucky that's all I did, because he was annoying me all the race. And then I picked up a penalty, and then he was ramming me going through the corners, and it was giving me SR downs as well. And then we were also getting a lot of SR downs for people bump drafting, and it knocked me 33,000 in one race. I've had 26,000 in one race before, but not 33. That was a new record for me. It was funny this morning though, when I was on like getting my SR back up, there was a driver with 58 seconds worth of penalties. I recorded it. I've got it on the computer. I looked back and seen it, 58 seconds. I was like, oh, I thought I was having a bad day on this game yesterday, but he must have been swearing and everything. God knows what'll happen to his SR. He'd probably be an E at the end. Yeah, I mean 10k I would have been gutted, but I would have felt like at least I'm still in the 60k bracket, and you know, about maybe like 10 FIA races or whatever, and I'll be back to full with a few like I'm driving terrible here, like a few daily races. But the fact that I've gone 33,000 in one race down, it's because the system and the algorithm, whatever they're using, it's obviously it's not right, whatever they're doing. They've done something on that update, and it's brought it back to the way it used to be. And it's just a mess, I think, really. But I think it'll be like that for a long time. You're right, Phil. I didn't even see Phil in the chat. I don't know why, but I need to definitely get a proper monitor for this monitor, because it's so small, and it's not like it's only 720p. When I'm looking at the chat, it's that small, the chat. By the time like 3 messages come up, I can't see anymore. So I need to get I'm gonna get a wider TV for it. Not a TV, monitor, like a proper PC monitor, so that I can actually read the chat a bit better. I'm okay. Still a bit annoyed about last night, but we'll get over it. Yeah, I think if it happens again like that, I'm going to pull the lead. If I've got like 10, 12 second penalty, anything like that, and it's from contact, I'm pulling the lead. I'm not risking that again. I'd rather drop like 2-3k or whatever. 2-3k in driver rating and 2-3k in SR than risk that again. No, I'm not on a 720p. My main TV is a 1080p. My chat screen, which I'm reading the chat from, is a 720p. And it's only really small. It's an old TV. It's not even a proper monitor. It's just a TV, an old TV. I'm on a 42-inch 1080p TV. What's that? Buy a monitor that you can tilt 90 degrees. Very good for getting chat for full height. Alright, thank you for that little tip. Thank you very much. So that'll be the next thing I probably get. Is that I want to obviously get, eventually I want the setup to be one of the best on YouTube. I want the full proper works and everything, so that's the aim. And we will obviously want, and we'll have to get some. I'm getting snarled at. What's your problem? Yeah, but that helps me get there eventually. Yeah, Father Christmas will sort me out. He doesn't visit me or the missus. He visits the kids and that's about it. Let's hope Firestorm doesn't get disconnected this time. Super GT in here? No. Oh yeah, there he is. Down in 15th this time. You can see how everyone's improved their times because he's on a 154.2 and he's in 15th. Let's hope he doesn't get disconnected. Oh, oh my god. It's getting so close. It's like every race someone gets disconnected now. Every race. Such a piss take. I'm getting so annoyed with this game. I don't even want to do that because if I do that I won't be able to do the next one of them. I haven't even done a lap on this. You know what? Who cares? We've got no rating anyway. What can we lose? God, I've got no the shifter is such an advantage with this car as well. Oh, what's my phone doing? My phone's having a my battery's and he's doing that thing again. I'm gonna have to take it back to the shop because the battery's coming loose. Ah, so annoying. It's like every single race is one or two people that disconnected now. It's just every race. It can't cope with a full lobby. Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure about that turning it on and off stuff. I'll do it now. I'm not convinced by it, but we'll see. I think a lot of it's just luck. Like, you think you're doing it and it's fixing it, but people think it because the next race you're very unlikely to get another blue screen anyway. I'm not restarting the whole PS4. I'll just restart the game. Yeah, I'm gonna clear the temporary data on the in-game. But if it's that temporary data that's doing it, then they should literally do something in the option, like make it in the game that every time that happens. Have I gone on the wrong one? Yeah. Every time that happens, like at the end of the race, it should just automatically clear your temporary data. Just every single race. It should just do that. Right. I'm gonna be starting right at the back here as well because oh god. I've got about 4 laps to get in. Not really driven this car that much. I've already got it. God. This isn't a good idea, but this could end in disaster. In other words, losing another 20k. Especially when you've got drivers that are either using the ABS glitch or using a shifter. That'll be like C-rated drivers using a shifter, gaining a second a lap. I know it is risking this, man, but I don't want to do race B because I want to do the next race C. Yeah, but this car's really loose at the rear, so it's quite a tricky car to drive, to be honest. It's not as easy as it looks. But do you know what? Do you know what I'm gonna do though soon? I'm gonna start ranking up another account for FIA. So if something happens to this account, I'm not bothered by it. Messy already. Let's just go a bit more to the front with this. Ah, come on. Need to get a solid lap in to start with. Thought I'd took enough speed off them, but it somehow messed it up. Oh, this car is so tricky. Come on. Ah, I need to, if I can get down to 105.1 or something, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. There's a lot more time to come off this, so I think I could get a 104.6 or 7, but not got time. That'll have to do for now. Yeah, it just takes time getting used to this car. I just needed to get a lap in, so we can definitely get down to 104.6 or 7, I think. But I think any faster than that with a shifter, without a shifter, might be pushing it. Yeah. That'll do for now. At least it should be towards the top 4 or 5 places at least. Slipstream on week. That'll be, I think it's on week anyway. I see. P5. Ooh. Feel like I'm getting stream sniped here. Anyone else feel like there's some stream sniping going on? Yeah, to be honest, quite surprised there's this many. I mean, to be fair, it's not even that many. It's just people probably improved over the days. But to be fair, at least I'm up there. If I finish in the top 5, I won't lose any driver rating, really. As long as I don't lose any, and if I do lose any, it should only be a little bit. It's just the contact I need to be careful of. No, I'm not going to do an agent count because the connection quality is it's just not good enough, if I'm brutally honest. And the way they've done the what do you call it, the splits, they've split them all up now. Pointless. The Americans are like the few American people I've spoken to are not very happy about the new servers, the way they've done it. You know, mixing everyone up so that you're only in American and Canadians are in the same lobbies now. They're not happy because they're going in races and they're racing with like, you're going in and they've got like a few A's, maybe 1 or 2 in the top split, and then it's B's, C's, D's, and even some E-rated drive, like literally first people on the game. It's just it's not fair on them, I don't think. If I was an American, I would be creating an EU account just so I could at least race, because even at like 1, 2 in the morning, I'll guarantee you the EU lobbies are probably better to race in than the Americans. Any Christmas specials? Streams? Yeah, we'll be streaming over Christmas. I stream nearly every day, so we'll do something. We'll do something over Christmas. Probably just like open lobbies or something like that. I don't know. We'll sort something out. Oh God. I didn't know it was a... I didn't know it was a full start check. Wow. Don't just block people when you've messed your start up. Oh my God, he just... What was that? Oh my God, I would be raging if I was that driver then. Look how much they gain on the shift then. Got a bit back. I don't know whether they've got the shifter or not, but we'll see. They got a gap here. We just got to get it past that 1 point. They're still getting a bit of a slipstream, I think, but... Oh, this car is so tricky to drive. Yeah, it is. It's very chaotic to drive. You've got to be on. You got to be feeling any moment of oversteer. Got good traction out of that corner then anyway, so... They obviously don't expect it the fastest lap because they'll have the slipstream. Oh. Okay, so looks like a win anyway. That's not too bad. Happy with that. At least it was consistent the laps. That was nice consistency. That's what I wanted. Shows you the difference between time trial. Like, they've hammered the time trial, but the race pace isn't there. I'm not doing race B. I'm going to race C now. Even in turbochargers. It's going okay so far. We've had 2 okay races. Slowly getting back up. Yeah, shifter has a big advantage with that car. Quite a big advantage as well. I would use it if I could put my pedals in the right place, but I can't. So I can't use it. You need to use a clutch, obviously, as well as a shifter. You can't just use a shifter without a clutch, because you won't get much of an advantage at all, really. Let's just... I wanna watch that driver take him out at the end of the stream. He wiped him out. Turn 1, first lap. What? That looked deliberate to me. I really think he wiped him out on purpose. No, race C's been like this morning. It's gone well, and it went well before. It was okay. I've got to do it. I can't not do the racing because I've got to get my rating back up. So I've just got to be very cautious. Yeah, not bad for race A really, but it's up to 45,000 now. So it's gone up 5,367 today. So it's not too bad. It's still not great, like, but it'll get there. I just did it then. I just did a 105. It wasn't a particularly great lap. I think it was it my 5th lap then on the EU account? I don't know. I think I did 5 laps to get a 105.1. I could easily get a 104.7, I think, or there was definitely potential there for like a 104.7 or something like that. Yeah, race C is good fun. It's just annoying that the penalty system's like that, and it doesn't make a difference because the penalty system's like that on race B as well. So you've got just as much risk in race B as you have race C. No, I haven't got the wheel yet, mate, gangster. I've ordered it, I've just not got it yet. The Thrustmaster GT will be coming Tuesday. Well, it says by the end of Tuesday, so whenever I get it, I'm going to do a stream. Obviously, off game, we'll just have the camera on and I'll talk to you while I'm opening it, and we'll have a little look at it and set it up. And then we'll test it out. 33,000 DR in one race, yet Daryl, yesterday. In one race through 2 incidents. Lobbies today. I don't know, because I just want to. I really just want to do the daily races. Really, I want to just keep ranking up. I don't, if you understand, because I've got to get as high as I can before the FIA on Wednesday. So this is the thing about tomorrow. I'm gonna have to do daily races this week, which I was kind of put off with doing, but I'm gonna have to do them. So I think Tuesday I'll do a FIA test lobby. I'll have to go into the FIA races with little knowledge. We might have to do. We might be doing 2 streams Tuesday. Obviously, a stream with the new wheel arriving and unpackaging it and everything, having a little look at what it's like. And then a stream maybe in the night, testing out the new wheel on the FIA races, and watching me crash a lot because it'll feel weird, to be fair. Any new wheel always feels a little bit weird, but hopefully I can get up to speed within a few days. I feel like they made that little section there, they could have loosened up the track limits a bit. It kind of, because people try and go side by side through there as well. What am I doing there? Because people try and go side by side through that section, it would be nice if they gave a little bit of leeway on like getting closer to the wall, because I'd love to be getting like right up against the wall and that. It would make it more interesting, I think. You know, pushing within inches of the wall. Box, yeah. That's where I'm getting it from, Kerr. $499 from Box. Thrustmaster GT, $499. I seen it at that and I was like, this is why I've gone for the Thrustmaster GT, because I was going to go with, obviously, the Fanatec. And for the Fanatec, just the wheelbase was £500 anyway, 450 or something like that. So I thought, well, I might as well buy the Thrustmaster GT. Same price as that. And then buy the pedals in a month or two, the V3 pedals, when I've got more money to get them. And the V3 pedals can be for my iRacing, because the pedals are not that hard to take off. It's just 2 bolts. And then 2 bolts back in on these. I don't know what the V3s will be like, but if it's as easy as that, which it shouldn't be too hard, I might as well do that. And then I've got the Thrustmaster GT with V3 pedals for iRacing, and then the Thrustmaster GT for GT Sport, which is perfect, I think. For this track, I don't understand why there needs to be track cut. Yeah, that through that section, it just seems so pointless. They should really open up that track limits on there, because it's a lot of people are going side by side through there as well, and I think it's causing issues. And there's no, like, let people drive right up to the wall, like, or hit the wall like that. Let people do it. Yeah, you get pedals with the Thrustmaster GT. You get T3PA, like, with the mod on it, which I will try. If I think my ones are better that I'm using now, I'll just stick to the T3PA Pros and have them as back, you know, a spare set, which will be handy, because I've gone through. I kill pedals, just to let people know. This is my 3rd set of T3PA Pros in 4 years. So, and also, I think every set I've had has been back to them about a couple of times, but I've actually totally killed a few sets. And then I was without pedals for like a week or 10 days, and that meant no content. But when I wasn't pushing the channel as hard then, but now that would be a massive issue for me. So now, if something like that happens, there you go, another set of pedals, just put them in, wait for the others to get repaired. No real loss, I've got no worries then. Yeah, I probably won't use the brake mod. I don't know, I'll see what it's like. Because it comes with the brake mod already fitted, I think. No, I don't mean hit the wall. You're not getting me. I don't mean let people hit the wall. I mean let people get close to the wall. Like, if I get I'll show you what I mean if I get a chance to go around. I'm not sure I'm going to... Yeah. Oh, it won't make a difference here, actually. I mean, just let people graze up to the wall, not like wall riding. I don't mean that. Penalty for hitting the wall, fair enough. But on the middle sector, well, it's the first sector, I think, you get a penalty for going over that curb, and I think that they should loosen that up. But there's no, you know, especially when people are going side by side through that corner. No, I don't like the pad. I'd just go. I would find a way to get a wheel. I've used a pad before. I've done a video comparing the pad to the wheel. I've done that before on GT Sport. I've done laps on Drive Club. I used to use on Drive Club. I've done like laps on Drive Club with the pad. I just don't get the excitement. Like, for me, if I had to play with a pad, I wouldn't play probably 1/10 of the time, because I don't feel immersed. It doesn't feel the same. If I'm playing a shooting game, I love it on a pad, obviously, but on a racing game, I get a little bit like, meh. This is a section, I mean, through here. So, like, this corner here, like, where I would say just let people drive like that through there. It's going to be slippery anyway. Look how slippery it is. So, I'm going to get a penalty now, probably, will it? Oh, it didn't even give me a penalty because I lost time. But let people go over that, because you're going to lose. You might gain a bit of time sometime, but I don't see the point of restricting the track so much through there, especially when people are going side by side. Can't compare when me and Castle just had the magic with it. You're thinking about selling yours? Oh, you're thinking about selling your T500? I mean, This base is a little bit it's a bit like the fan's a bit noisy. It's working fine. It's just the fact one of the fans is a bit noisy. So this base isn't in bad condition really. So again, I could always keep it as a backup in case anything goes wrong. Chewy in here. There you are. GT's not in here. Let's hope we don't get disconnected this time. Itchy nose. I would recommend getting a seat without a bar in the middle, because I've got this big bar in the middle and it gets to me. You can't use the shifter because of it, because the only places you can put the pedals a lot of the time are in places where your knee will hit the, if you're trying to do like heel and toe or any form of like that, you're going to hit the bar, and it's a pain in the arse. I'm telling you, it really is annoying. So that's one thing I'm going to eventually get as well, is a better seat that either from the that goes over with the thing, so then I can start using the shifter. I can use the shifter on iRacing on the Mazda, because you don't need to downshift. On downshift, you don't need to use the clutch, because the Mazda Cup in real life, it's got some sort of like the clutch system. It doesn't need to be done apparently. So only upshift you need to use the clutch. So I can do that on iRacing, which is, I'll probably do some streams on that on the Mazda, because it'll be good fun, I think, for you to watch obviously the shifter in action and that. So let's hope we have a clean race. We've got clean drivers around us, which should be okay. We've got some reasonably okay drivers near us. We got Twizzy, Matthias, and Doffra all there. Should be okay. It should be okay for the drivers. They're normally quite sensible drivers, so let's hope it's clean. All right. Nine gigabytes of update left. Yeah, there is a really good Playseat you can get. It's I can't think of the name. It's like, it's really expensive, but it is really good. But it's gonna set you back a lot of money. That depends how much money you've got to spend, obviously. So Twizzy, I'm not gonna bump draft you for obvious reasons. If I get, I'll probably just. I don't know how to do this. If we can work together, we might be able to build the gap up. Might try and work together with him if he's up for it. It's just if I can get close enough, to be fair. Wow, my force feedback feels really weird after driving that car. Well, I'm not going to go for that. I'm not going to risk that there, mate. Go for it. We got a gap here, Twizzy. Go for it. That's it. If we can break the slipstream, we can work together and try and guarantee a 1-2 here. I'm going to burn some fuel because I think we can work together and get away from people if we do it right. Well, I'm not going to go for it. I'm not going to go for it. Stay left. I'll stay left. Well, I'm not. There's no point me battling through here. I just want him to drive as fast as he can, really. If I can get past on the straight, I'll try and do it there. And then he can get my slipstream for a bit. Don't know if I'm close enough to it. I might as well try this here. Let's give Twizzy some slipstream. Didn't want to hit the wall there, but oh well. Go on, you go past me now, Twizzy, and push. Is he not one of the... He wants to sit in my slipstream, I think. Ah, I wanted him to just go past me. No, he doesn't want to do it. I wanted to work together to try and pull away from everyone. I have to save fuel because they don't want to do the plan that I wanted. Oh well. Now for me, I kind of want to go in the pits before him to try and get myself the gap because they've saved so much fuel. So I'm going to come out third here, 100%. Yeah, look, he saved more fuel. Not much, though. I still managed to save within 3% of him, which is not bad, considering. Oh, no. Oh, what? No, mate, you've not pitted yet. Don't ruin this race. Why do... Bugs me. Oh, you've got 8 seconds worth of penalty and you haven't pitted yet, but you're just going to ruin the race. Come on. Jesus Christ. So annoying. So annoying. I'm gonna have to really push and try and get into his slipstream now, which is going to be quite hard. I hit the wall. Frustrating. So Matthias will come out in P1 with fresher tyres, looking at that fuel. Oh, that might help me. That might help me get closer. Go on, Matty. I'm not even gonna try and overtake you. Don't worry. No. Go left. Go left. Bring me back to Twizzy. Seem to lack confidence in that sector there compared to other people. I've lost the slipstream. It's annoying, but if they can start battling before the last lap, it might give me a chance to... I don't know. It seems I'm going to struggle a bit here. Got a nice exit then. If I just missed the slipstream again. Getting through that sector, I'm losing 2 temps at least. Will they battle on the final lap? We're keeping the gap at like 1.9 to Twizzy. He just did that really. He got obviously out of the slipstream after that back marker. He gained about what 7 temps or something like that. They're side by side. This could be interesting. Battle! Oh no. Is he settling for P2? No, surely not. He's got the better tyres now, Matthews. Oops. Seems to be it might be a better strategy that what P1's doing, because you don't lose out to people that aren't pitting until lap 5, and then you got the fresher tires at the end. But to be fair though, a clean race in P3. I can't really complain. That's kind of not too bad. That one out the pits was a bit unfortunate when we came out. Fuel's an issue, but I've only just realised. Should be alright. Out of fuel on the line. Not too bad. It's a clean race and a P3, so not too bad. I'll take that. We've just got to keep building this DR back up, so just frustrating that he pits on lap 5, that other driver. There's something about this season 4 that makes me think that it's quite important though for the exhibition. I feel like this exhibition season could have some sort of for the next World Tour event, because I'm pretty sure Lightning was practicing for it, and for Lightning to be doing it, he had like a lobby up practicing Interlagos, makes me think, why would you be doing that? Because he never practices anything unless there's some relevance to that. Be interesting to see. And I've seen a lot of people on the leaderboard as well, which makes me think it might have some sort of relevance. The R8 I think would be really good here. If you can get used to it, I think the R8 would be a very good... I mean, 16 seconds behind, but I think it would be a good car, because Lightning's got used to it a bit now and he's flying with it. That was a good race anyway. Again, it was fairly... It was clean, that's what matters. Let's go back in. Shall I turn it off? And yeah, I don't want to risk anything, so let's turn it off and then turn it back on, so we don't get disconnected and then load it back up again. Don't want to risk it. I don't know what my DR is now. As long as it's going up, that's all that matters. If it's going up and I'm keeping the SR at 99, we'll get back to where we was eventually. That's just, yeah, so today I've gained 6,500 DR. Go do this one again. Do another, probably, don't know. See how many races we can do. And get it all the way back up again. Game. So, let me go to, I'm going to delete that as well. Just, I'm going to take every precaution just to see if it works. We'll enter the race again. Oh. After watching what happened on race 8 at the start, I don't want to go near that race 8. What happened then? Right, he literally got wiped out of turn 1. My 500th race. That's not too bad then. That my ratio of winning is nearly at what? So it's like 109. So it's not far. It's like a what? So it's more than a third of races I win. Trying to work it out. It's 2/5, isn't it? Pretty much. Should make a ranking. You can't really do a ranking of Group 3 cars because every track is different. You could maybe. I did say a while ago what I wanted to do was go to like Monza, maybe a twisty, like really twisty track that's all about handling, and then something in the middle. Like if Spa gets added, that would be a good track to do because it's right in the middle. It's got a lot of corners, a lot of fast straights, and then do like every car on it. But it takes so long to do to get like a reasonable lap with every car, and then it'd be a lot of work for a very short video if you get me, just to do the rankings. Unless you just did 2 cars at a time and like versus, like I could do like Porsche v another car and then head to head, and then that faces another car head to head for a different video. That could be something I could do, maybe. Right. But it's not if. I'm on about if and when. I'm hoping. When I say if, I mean like if it comes in January. I don't know. It's definitely 100% Spa is coming. It's not an if. It's 100%. I know for a fact. 100%. There is no doubts about it. It's coming. It's just I don't know whether it's going to come in January, February or March. If it comes in January, it's something I could do, maybe like a head-to-head with videos and use that as one of the tracks. How do you know Silverson's not coming? Oh, God. I had a little cough then. I didn't say anything then, honestly. Spa is coming, mate. Matt is calling. Spa is 100% coming in the start of the year in 2019. I know for a fact. 100%. There's no questions about it. It might come in January's update. It might be February's. It might be March. But it's going to come within the first 3 or 4 months or whatever. I know 100% it's definitely coming. Your wife loves a day at Spa also. I like Silverstone, the new one. And how do you know it'll just be the new version? I mean, could have the original track on it. Who knows? I mean, I don't know that, but it'd be. How good would it be though if Silverstone got added and they added the original track, the one, not the new one, the original? That would be so good if they did that. What did Phil say? I didn't see. Original Spa. Ah, yeah, the original Spa would be nice. Yeah, that's the one, Mystic. The one off that was on, I think it was on F1 2000. Was it on F1 2010 or was that the new one? No, it wasn't on F1 2010. It was on an older F1 game. It was on an older one. Might have been F1 90. Was it 96 on PS3? I think. That one, whatever that one was, I think it was that one. I can't remember. I know nothing about Laguna Seca, to be fair. And that's if you haven't heard any rumors about it, it's not normally a very good sign that it's ever going to come. It might come one day, but I think that the GT Sport, I think what they're doing now is once they've got the track sorted for PS4, what the problem was, what a lot of people were saying was because the PS3 was so different to the PS4, like there was nothing like similar about the way the games were made on it. So all the work they did for the PS4 3 wasn't really much relevance to the PS4. But now that the PS5, when that comes out, is going to probably be very similar to PS4 and will probably have backwards compatibility with it. All the work they're doing now will be relevant for the next game, and it's not going to take them as long now. Because Sony kind of screwed them up a bit, really. I mean, they screwed themselves up a bit as well by releasing GT6 on, like, PS3 when the PS3 was at the end of its cycle. But, you know, they changed the architecture of the PS3 to PS4, which massively affected them. I have no idea. I mean, I haven't got a PS5 to tell you. Don't know. Championship Edition, that's the one. Let me just read Phil's message there. What's Phil saying? Alright. I'll let you off, Phil. After reading the comments that were on GT Planet by a certain few, though, you never know. That's a penalty. I'm not, I mean, I feel like going back to the threads where someone commented saying it won't be coming and all this, and I'm lying. What the day it comes out, I feel like going back on there and commenting under it and replying, but I'm not going to even bother. Need to bring the chat back to the bottom. No, Sony aren't at the next E3. They're not doing it. Sony aren't going the next E3. They're not bothering with it, which makes me think that's more. They're going to do a separate event to announce the PS5. They're not going the next E3. They're leaving it. They're not doing anything there. That's more of a signal that there will be a PS5 announcement at a separate Sony like show. Yeah, the PS4 Pro was just like a mid-cycle thing, and each cycle isn't going to be as long anymore, which is that's better, I think, because you can, like, the PS4 now, the base PS4 is dated. It's not powerful enough, and I think that's holding back some features from GT Sport as well. So the next PS5, I think that's what obviously Project Cars 3 will be working on the next PS5, and that's why they're probably talking about it being amazing, because Project Cars 3, they probably know the spec of the PS5. They'll know it by now. And they're probably... we're missing a few drivers in this one. Super GT's in here. So, yeah, they probably know why it's going to be so good, because they've got the specs. They can push the PC hardware more now, and they can push the PS5 and the new Xbox. They'll probably know about that as well. No, it won't be anything like the PS4. It'll be well more powerful than the PS4. I expect it to be quite considerably powerful, because the PS4 is dated now. So we need to break off for his slipstream, which might be hard work because he had decent pace. I just want a clean race, to be brutally honest. Clean race and just keep the cycle going. Is Super GT streaming, by the way? I mean, I don't think he must be because... no, he can't be. He must just be looking for content. One final day, pushing the track and trying to get some content. Bokomomos. I don't have an issue with him. I really don't have an issue with Bokomomos. Never really had any sort of problem with him, to be fair. As far as I remember, I haven't. Yeah, it's going well so far, so let's just hope it can... This is, so far, it's been a good night compared to the last few. Aries was on iRacing before, wasn't he? I do need to... I'm going to be back on that as well. I obviously didn't go on today because I was building up the loss of SR and DR. Right. Alright. Again, there was disconnects in this race. I think we lost three drivers. Yeah, they're all fitted, Phil. They're in. I put a thing on my community to thank everyone, obviously, because obviously I used the donation money helped me get them, which is massively grateful, because without that, without all the support on the channel, I would have been waiting probably a few weeks to get the PC sorted. But more than that, probably a month. Obviously, with it being Christmas and everything. So they're in, and I've been on iRacing. I had a little warm-up on it, but I kind of want to... I don't know what to do with it, because I'm going to be getting my new wheel. Do I wait and like practice with the Thrustmaster GT, or do I start practicing with it with the T500 then go to the GT? Oh, might be able to break the slipstream. Let's go, 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 go. Ah, so close. Right, I can push now. I feel like I can drive quite aggressive. Just do a bit of short shifting. No, I've explained before what I'm doing with the wheels. I'm not explaining again. I'm getting it on Tuesday, the wheel. I've paid for next day delivery, so even though I've ordered today, obviously it classes as tomorrow, the order, so it'll be 100% coming on Tuesday through DPD. So like I said before, we'll be doing a stream when it comes. I'll open it with everyone on the stream. Which I can't tell you a time because they can deliver at any time up to night, pretty much. Super GT in 6th. He loves that 6th place. That was an awful corner, that. The Lamborghini I did my lap with. No, yeah, I don't want anything to do with penalties right now. That's not even funny. Oh, what do I do? Do I stay out and avoid any traffic? Really, I don't know what to do here. There's a big gap there, though. I don't know. I'm going in the pits. I want the fresh side. I don't want anyone to get the undercut. So we're a bit further behind. No, that might not work out too well. Oh, God. Let's hope they've got common sense, so they're on different strategies. They're not racing me. Let's hope they race like that. Okay, that's handy. So he should go in the pits here, shouldn't he? Let's just remember the slipstream. Braked a little bit early, but I didn't want to risk anything with the slipstream. Crazy's going to sleep now, so we'll see him in 10 minutes when he can't sleep. Night, mate. That's not been a bad lap so far, this, considering this is the second lap on the tyres. Fuel's looking good, everything's looking okay. I'm surprised I've improved the lap actually on the second lap. That was nice. Got on the pile nicely then. But tires are cold. Yeah. Oh, our tyre's starting to get a little bit worn at the front now. So far, this has probably been one of my better races. I've not really made a big error yet. We've only got half a lap to go. Nearly lost it, but the tires are feeling it a bit now. Not a brilliant last lap, but not a bad finish, not a bad time considering we had no slipstream to work with. It's not too bad. 15:40. Yeah, Super G, what's wrong with him? He didn't finish P6. He was close. 7/10 behind was P6. That wasn't too bad. That was a bit better. Another clean race so far. It's going okay. Did I not get the 190th win before? I thought it was 190 before that. Sure, it was 190 when we did the other race. Maybe not. Right. No point saving that replay. There's nothing really happened in it, was there? Clean race, to be fair. Want to know what's wrong with Super GT? Finished in P5 rather than 6. Looks like he had contact with P6 and battling. Must have had, yeah, it doesn't take much to get SR down at this track. Let's just turn it off again. Reload the game back up because we don't want the issue again. Triple star, pole, fastest lap and race win. Yeah, it's not that hard. It's just the FIA will be the big increase. Like when I get to the FIA, if I get a good result on both of them FIA races, which you just don't know how it's going to go with this new penalty system, but if I get okay results, I could get like maybe 2,000 from each race, maybe more, because you get so much gain from them races. Right, that's right, isn't it? Options. Let's delete the temporary just in case. I think I'll do this whenever I'm streaming. I'll do that, but when I'm not streaming, I won't bother because I don't really get disconnected when I'm not streaming. Race entry. Do that again. Yeah, two penalties and then that's it. Your driver rating is just going. It's just stupid, really. Especially at a track like Tokyo. I mean, they've not really thought about that when their tracks are not really designed for close racing. And when you've got the slipstream as strong as it is in GT, you're gonna get people coming side by side and tapping each other and stuff. Try one more. You give her a cough medicine. You caused a massive pile-up. 7 cars involved. Yeah, they could just literally copy and paste the iRacing system and it'd be perfect. Just like day one, that's all they need to do. And then you'll find the people that are ramming will soon realize that if they keep I think they just need to change the obviously for GT Sport with the shorter races, they need to lower the limit down so that maybe like times 10 or times 12, and you're out the race. So if people keep ramming into people and then they just get kicked out the lobby. Yeah. Right. Oh, my nose. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. Uh-oh. Yeah, I've got to raise my rating though, TSD. I did one of the other races before, but this is the best race for raising my DR because it's got the higher rated drivers in it. And this is why I wish there's more options, you know. Why can't they have a hopper system like Forza? What do you think of the Corvette's? Alright, I've used it here when we were warming up, I think, on the stream when we did the warm-up session. Yeah, stuff nose, yeah. Not even looking where I'm going there. Yeah, I mean the multiplayer is not very good on Forza in general because there's no thingies, but it'd be good if they just added an option where there was like a hopper section, like you have 2 laps to qualify. It keeps changing track after each track and it's voted on. It picks 3 tracks. It says, right, these are your options for the race. ABC, like Monza, Cataluna, and a whatever, Dragon Trail, and then everyone votes for the track, and then you go in that lobby, you race. It's matchmaking, obviously, for each thing, and then people can come in and obviously still join the lobbies, etc. if people leave. It'd just be variety as well. It'd be good to stream that as well. It'd be more interesting for streaming. Yeah, the best game for the multiplayer, for the way it's set out, is iRacing. You'll never beat iRacing. Yeah, it'll never happen. It's polyphony, they won't. I mean, the least they could do is add one more race, just like an endurance race. It change, like, it's on every 4 hours, so it's not on all the time. So it wouldn't have any issues with getting people in it. Just every 4 hours, have an endurance race, 40-minute long, 40 minutes to an hour, and then just do that change it every week like they do with the other races. Doesn't need to be every hour, just every 4 hours or something. Just something different to race every day, like a longer race. Yeah, but you can change your car every race, though. You'd be able to just change your car. So every race, you could just change car and do what you wanted for each track. Because on Forza, they let you change the car every race. Yeah, on the hopper sessions, you don't stick with one car. It really did highlight that would be so good. When I was watching Super GC when he was streaming on Forza, and I watched the whole thing because it was good fun watching it on Forza, even though like the racing isn't as close as it is on this. But it was good to see like the variety in tracks and like constantly changing, and like it was less boring. The European penalty system, yeah. I get you there. I mean, but GT's penalty system is not particularly great at the moment. It's a little bit too strong. It's obviously better than not having any. I mean, it could be worse. It could be like Assetto Corsa Online. I mean, in general, like that's just random, that, but at least it's got some system, I suppose, so we shouldn't complain too much. It's just that it just feels so like annoying when like you could race 20 perfect races, nothing happens in it. Then you get 2 races where like someone dives into you, hits you, game gives you a 5-second penalty. Then you're battling side by side, there's contact made, another penalty, and you lose 33,000, you know what I mean, like 30k or whatever, or 15k in one race when you've just had like 20 perfectly clean races. The logic in that for me is just, I don't understand it. Yeah, SR took me like 5 races this morning from 56. It was on 56, I think, and then it went straight up to 99 within 5 races, so that's not really an issue. The waitress's cough is getting worse. Is it getting worse, your cough? What? Yeah? What do you mean, did you cough? You've been coughing all night. Have I? What crash? The one where... My crash? The one where he took me out, or what? I don't think it would have been red flag, because the only thing that happened with when I was driving on track and he tried to go around the left of me on that side after he just took me out. Like, no, he's not going down there. There was loads of crashes though last night. It was just like people just not braking in the right spot, taking people out, and then after taking them out, trying to go back past them, which that's one thing that really annoys me. Yeah. No, he was okay earlier today, Erkan. He raced fair and he was all good. He'll stick in the slipstream though, I'm telling you that now. He was sticking in the slipstream earlier today. back. The Super GT's had. Oh no, he got SR down, didn't he? So he's probably been dropped. We've got Super Eurobeats instead of Super GT. So this is going to be the final race tonight. Let's just hope it all goes well. Clean. Top 3 again. I'm happy with top 3. I'm not taking risks tonight. I'm just trying to keep the rating going up. He won't bump draft me, Ercon. He didn't before. He didn't earlier today. He just used his brain and stayed in the slipstream. He drove fairly well earlier today. Huh. Super Beast got disconnected. Look at that. Another 4 drivers got disconnected in that. Like, they need to fix this. They need to do something because it's getting worse. The disconnects on this game have got worse, not better. Yeah. This is my last race. No, I think I need to record some footage from the American account, so I can obviously do that now. Yeah, to be fair, like I remember COD 4 never really had connection problems on PS3. Well, I never. It did, I think, at launch on Modern Warfare 2 and stuff like that. But they run different type. They're not the same type of servers. So they were peer-to-peer, weren't they? I don't know how these. I presume these are different type of servers. Let's just make sure this is. Don't want any wheel disconnecting. Yeah, so that's one thing I'm looking forward to as well with the Thrustmaster GT. On iRacing, all them things, all the buttons they work, so it'd be really handy, that wheel, for iRacing. No, I hit the wall. So did he though, I think. Oh, if I wouldn't have hit the wall then, I had a chance of breaking the slipstream. Ah, that's annoying. He's just going to sit in and save fuel. That's what he's going to do. Which is fair enough because that's the best way to do it, really. I'm gonna have to fuel save here because he's just gonna sit behind me saving fuel and then jump me in the pits, which will annoy me. Well, it was always going to happen, so I had the inside. He hit the wall first as well. He hit the wall and rebounded into me. Like, if that was me, I wouldn't have gone for that on the outside. I would have backed off. Yeah, the SR survived, but to be fair, the game got that right. I'm on the inside. I don't need to back out of that. He's trying to go around the outside of a 5th gear corner. It's just, like, it's not much fault's gone into that move. I'm just trying to save fuel now, really, because of the... No, stupid move. Stupid move. What is he doing? Trying to do the undercut. Wow, that's... I think that was a little bit daft. To do that like that, he's gone in the pits and done that. Like, you can't do stuff like that on this game. It's driving like that, the proper... Oh. Like, you can't just say, I'm coming through the pits, so I'm going to go through them like that. It's so stupid. I had to completely back out of that. Idiot, I tell you. What an idiot. It's just annoying. It really is annoying that people even try that. We've got the most out of them anyway, so let's put a bit more in. Go to there. I'll just give myself a little bit more. I have no idea who's actually... If there's a driver that's pitted early, that's one of them. I have no idea. Ah. Weird understeer on the exit then. Should be okay though, because I can pick up his slipstream and gain the time back. Surely he's pitting now, I would think. And now we've got a free track, so that should be okay. So no mistakes, just keep it smooth. Plenty of fuel as well. I can actually push a little bit harder with the fuel now. Stupid wall. Ah, annoyed. Starting to get tired now, so making sloppy mistakes. Where's a certain Spaniard to bring some excitement to it? There's one in P4. And we don't want any of that though, thank you. Nah, what am I? So bad, that corner. What am I doing? It's a good job that we've got a gap here, because I'm not driving very... I'm starting to get... I can feel all the eyes getting tired. Yeah. I don't think that would go down well, Phil. I've just driving a little bit poor here, but we should be okay. I think I'm probably reading too much of the chat as well, while I'm trying to just see what's going on in there. Drift the final sector before the finishing line. No. No, thank you. We don't need none of that. No fun. I don't fancy losing 26 or 33k again. Yeah, but the Porsche is strong on other tracks, so that's why I like the BOP system in a way, because every track, different cars are stronger in general, but the VW is pretty much, like, the Volkswagen is pretty much strong at every track. A reverse entry. Yeah, so that'll be the last race, because I'm getting really tired now, and I've got to record some footage for a video tomorrow. And yeah, I need to do that before I go to bed. And I've got to be up quite early, so that'll be the last race tonight. And then tomorrow I need to get on and see what... I think... I don't know if I've got a track guide out for that, actually. For I think I have. I think I've got a track guide in the AMG Merc for the one with the long straight, if it's the one I think it is. Is it Group 4 there, though? Or Group 3? Oh, right. You want to know why I'm getting the Thrustmaster GT? Well, after watching reviews, the main reason why I was getting Fanatec was so that I could get the V3s for iRacing. That was the main benefit for me. I wanted the V3 for iRacing. But the reviews of the Thrustmaster GT said that, obviously, the Thrustmaster GT was a very good wheel. The pedals were the weak spot. But you can use all the dials for iRacing, and it's quite handy. So I'm just going to, for the same price as a Fanatec with no pedals, I can get I'm getting the Thrustmaster with the pedals. And then I can just buy the V3 pedals to race on iRacing, because you don't have to plug it in through the wheel. You can plug it in through the USB, and you race with the wheel, obviously, of the Thrustmaster GT and the V3s. I can do that because the pedals are quite just 2 bolts on thingy, and then straight back on the T3PAs. I don't know how the Fanatec pedals will work, the V3s, but I'm sure it won't be more than 10 minutes to swap them over. And that's why I thought of doing that. Yeah, 48. Yeah, we gained nearly... Today I've gained 8,600 DR, so it's working our way back up there. We're basically nearly up to the A+ rating again. Yeah, so not bad. But that's why I'm doing it, because I can still do iRacing with the V3s anyway. And I think the advantage of the Thrustmaster GT for GT Sport will be more than the Fanatec, especially for the fact that they use them in the World Tour events. Being used to the wheel that you're going to use if you make it is a help. And then I can just use the V3s anyway. And then eventually, after the V3s, I'll be trying to save up, obviously, for a wheel for the PC, a Fanatec wheel. Because I want a proper, obviously, I'm not always going to be in this space here. Hopefully, eventually, I'll be able to go into a separate room if we move and that, and if the channel keeps progressing the way it is. Have a proper room dedicated to, obviously, the stream setup and the sim racing setup. Buy a G29. No, not happening. I mean, they're not bad wheels. I mean, they're by no means a bad wheel, but I wouldn't go to a G29. Let's have a look. I want to have a little look at that replay when was it? It was race A, wasn't it? Was there anything else on another race I was going? Yeah, it was just that one. I want to see if this was deliberate at the start, what he did. Whether it was a deliberate punt or whether he just missed his braking. I still got I've ordered it. The Thrustmaster GT is ordered. It's coming Tuesday. Put it on the Visa card so that when I can pay it off once I get obviously the money through from YouTube, and then anything. I won't be able to pay for all of it off, but hopefully by the end of January, whatever it is, I'll have more progression on the channel, and I'll have more money that I can then just pay off whatever. Because YouTube pay this month, and then it's the end of next month. So then the end of next month's payment from the videos, from obviously the advertisements in videos, will finish the payment off, hopefully. New seat, yeah, eventually there is. I want, obviously, I want to get everything how I want it. I don't want this this bar in the way. It's annoying. I want to be using, obviously, for these cars, I want to be able to use the shifter. So let's have a little look. Who was it? Was it this guy? It was him, wasn't it? Oh, that was deliberate. Look. He must have had something in the previous race. Because watch his inputs. He doesn't brake. He didn't brake. He just goes straight into him, look. Oh my god. What an idiot. He should be reported for that. 100%. What an absolute... Why would you do that to yourself, though? Because look what it's cost him. I mean, are people that, like... Do people really want to, like, ruin someone's races that bad that they'll wreck their own? Ah, that is... What an idiot. I want to watch him to see if he... Who was it who he took out? Was it the car in front of him? And he's using CSA there. Counter steer assist. Yeah, look. He's trying to do it again to him. Look. Is it? Oh, you dirty, dirty. That's horrible, that. He needs to be banned. Ban him. Report him, everyone. I hope he got reported in that. Doesn't matter if something happens in a previous race. You've got to try and not... You can't do it that blatant. You can't just... Fair enough, like, give them a little push on the side and... push them out when you're side by side, but you can't just ram into someone like that. You just can't do it. See, iRacing, he'd be banned. He wouldn't be. He'd never get. No matter if he had spent £1,000 on the game, he would be banned, and he would never get back on it. And there'd be nothing he could do about it. He could appeal or whatever he wants. It's stated in the rules. He would be off the game and lost £1,000. Dirty, that. Let's have a little look and see if he catches anyone else up. Does he do it to anyone else? No, he's just ramming everyone, look. No, this guy's just taking everyone out. He's not got a personal issue, look. He's just hitting everyone. Oh, do you know what? It's such a good job that I wasn't there. He didn't take me out. Is he going to do it to this one? Oh no, you can actually see that he gets past it. Let's see if he does it to anyone else. I don't think he's going to have... Is he going to do it to this guy? No, he's not going to be able to get close enough, is he? Or is he? Is he? Is he? No, he can't do it. He's not close enough. Or is he going to go? Oh no, he's just gone off by himself. How many penalties did he have? Look. I want to know. Right, let's pause this. Can someone get his name off there and check his SR after that race? See what he went down to? Because he should have dropped to 0. If I drop 33,000 for the two things that when I got hit on one of them and it was just side-by-side contact, he should be like literally on 0 rating after that. So someone check that for me quickly. If you can see his name properly on there. I want to see what his rating is. Yes, Marine Le Pen. Probably is, no. Yeah, that's just plain dirty, that. I mean, that's a good job that I didn't get. Because imagine that he had done that to me in that race. I would have been a little bit annoyed, I think, to say the least. I think that was just a glitch on the thing then. He has 34 SR now. Yeah, but what was his DR? How much did his DR drop from that race? If you look at it, did he have a big drop in DR or anything? I want to see how much he lost in DR for that. What was he like? Can you tell what he was the day before or something like that? 34 SR. Oh god. Why would you do that to yourself? That was a top. So he had S rating before that. It was 40k. That's worse than mine. 35k loss. But I'm sorry, but now that deserves in a way. I mean, that was he just took out two people on purpose, went for them and took them out. So that kind of driving, I kind of think fair enough. Give it to them, and that's what they're probably trying to do. But the problem is, it's affecting people that aren't doing that. It's affecting someone that hits you. So if someone hits you and gives you a 5-second penalty, and then 2 laps later someone misses a break and hits you again, and you get the penalty, you're gonna lose up to 30k. So it's a little bit worrying that that's the new system, especially with the new penalty system as well. Oh yeah, 25k. Sorry, yeah, not 35. It's 25k. But still, 25k is a lot. But how did he lose? Right, so he loses 25k for that, and I lose 33 for what happened in my race. Where is the logic in that? That's what I don't get. I should keep that replay and then tweet that out to them saying, so a driver does this, loses 23k. And then I've like the instance that I had, and I lose 33. Yeah, it's just the system needs. They probably won't change it for another 2 months anyway, and then it'll probably go even worse. It'll probably make it stricter knowing what they're like. Yeah, he finished above the people that he ran, but I'm guessing his SR was. He's gonna be in the bottom splits for a long time now. He's to get from 15 to 40k is gonna probably take him a while if he's driving like that anyway. Yeah, justice. I agree with that one. Right. Oh, tired now. So I'm gonna end that stream there. Thank you for the donations. Thank you for subscriptions during the races. Thank you for everyone who was in the chat and just watching the stream. Back tomorrow with. Let me see what. Let's just have a little look. What track is it? Can someone just tell me the track that's on? What one is it that's on tomorrow? I want to see the layout. Is it Group 4 at Tokyo? Tokyo. Is it? Oh no, it's not that one. It's which? I can't work this out. Which one is it? Outer ring. I thought it was in a loop. Nah, I'm not doing another race. I'm too tired. The missus needs to go to bed as well. So what? Are you sure it's outer ring? I didn't think it was the outer loop. But someone says central. Yeah, but which? It's race C that I mean. Race C, not the other one. I want to see what race C is first. That's the one I'm more bothered about. So it's east outer and central inner. East. Yeah, so it's east inner loop, right? Okay. I've had like 3 different things so far. So so it's that one. East inner loop. I don't know that one. Which one's that? Is that the one we? Oh no. Is that the one we had on the Is that the one we had on the FIA not long ago? Can't work out if it's the one we had on FIA or not. No, it's not, is it? Or is it? No, it can't be. No, that's the one we had on FIA, wasn't it? One of them two. So which one's that? I've never done that one. Oh, I've never been on that in reverse. I have no idea how that's gonna be. Oh my god, can you imagine how bad the braking's gonna be into that because you've got that fast corner that goes into a braking zone. Never done it. And what's the east outer loop? So what's the other one? Sorry, we've got that as race C, and what's the other one? And is it Group 4 cars? Did we say east outer loop? Okay, I'm confused now. What? It's east outer loop. Okay, so that's that one then, isn't it? That's the one I know. I know that one. That's okay. And is it Group 4? Right. Okay. So that one, I think. Yeah, I think I've already got a guide for that one out on the channel. You might, if you want to check. And what's the other races? Um, they're not reverses. They're actually different because look at the track length. They're slightly different tracks. Um, they're one's a bit shorter. Meteor 2 in Group 3. 11. So, oh no, it's not the reverse one, is it? Hate that track. Hate it. I'm not doing that. I literally, if there's one track that I hate the most on this game, it's that in reverse. I can't stand it. I really cannot stand. If it was that one, I don't mind that. But is that the right way? Trying to work this out. Yeah, I like that one. I just don't like the reverse. But I'm not doing that. What's race A? Anyone? Is race A the new track on Tokyo? It is, isn't it? I might do that one. Even though it's race A, I might actually. I like that other new track. It'll be chaos, but I might do it. Tokyo Expressway Central Inner Loop. GRX car. Oh no, I'm not doing that. You know why? You know what GRX car that's going to be, don't you? Is it? It's Tokyo Expressway Central Inner Loop. Wait, which one's that? Which Tokyo Expressway Central Inner Loop? Where's Central Inner Loop? That one. So it's not even a new track. Why are they doing them tracks again? It won't. It could be the P1, but I very much doubt it's a P1 for race A. My guess is because it's race A, isn't the new higher whatever it is electric car in? I'm sure that's a. I'm sure the new electric car is a GRX. Let's have a little look. I'm pretty sure it's GRX and that new crap car. Where are you? Where are you? On here somewhere, hiding. Around here somewhere. The Tesla, whatever it is. Yeah, it's GRX. It's that. It'll be that. It'll be the Tesla motors. Ah, I'm not doing that. Is going to be so boring. I'm sorry. What are they? Oh, God, this is possibly the worst week. This is going to be the worst week for daily races. So there might be a lot of open lobbies during this week. I mean, we've got the FIA to practice for anyway, so at least we've got FIA back. But that's going to be a terrible week. Terrible. Race C is pretty much the only one I'll do. Yeah, it's definitely going to be that. I can't see them doing it. For race A, they'll never put a car that's that expensive for race A, because race A is generally people that don't play it as much that they try to get in there. So it'll be a car provided. Does it say car provided on it, or does it just say GRX? If it says car provided, I'm guessing it's the Tesla. Yeah. That's just gonna be terrible. Yeah, I haven't even practiced for the FIA yet. I think tomorrow's stream, I might do race C. Depending on how it's going, I'll have a little look at race C. I'll see what it's like with the collisions and that and the penalty system. But I kind of need to do race C to build the driver rating back up. So I'll do race C, and then Tuesday we'll be practicing for the FIA in an open lobby. Might even do 2 practice sessions for it in the day and in the night, depending on what videos are coming out and stuff. Maybe just in the night actually, because I might go on iRacing in the day. Warm up for a race, and obviously actually I can't go on in the day because I'll be waiting for my wheel, so I can't do that actually. Anyway, gonna end the stream there. Thank you for everyone who came in again, and I'll see you all tomorrow night for another stream. See you later, everyone.